Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another half face kind of tutorial slash first impressions for you guys. I did one of these ages ago on my channel, which is my like power of makeup tag. But today I've gathered a whole bunch of Becca products together and I decided I was gonna do like a first impressions slash like how to enhance your natural features video. So I figured I would do one side of my face with all Becca products, trying out lots of new products that I haven't tried before, and leave the other side of my face blank. And I just want to show you guys how you can use makeup to enhance your natural features rather than like a full face of makeup, like cake glamour makeup, which I might normally go for. So if you'd like to see this half face slash first impressions slash how to enhance your natural features video, then of course please keep watching. So I have a huge box of Becca stuff here, which was sent to me by ry.com. They're an online like makeup retailer slash cosmetics retailer here in Australia. They've sent me stuff before and I honestly cannot recommend them enough. Like, I'm not being paid to say that or anything. I genuinely freaking love ry.com. They send me out a whole bunch of Becca stuff to try, some of which I have tried before and some of which I haven't. So this will be like a first impressions type video as well, so that's super exciting. And without further ado, let's jump into it. So I'm just going to be starting off with a primer. So I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight priming filter. I've never used this before, but I've heard amazing things about it. So I'm just going to take a couple of pumps of this. It's super like luminous and dewy. I feel like this is going to be a primer that I will really like. I love like dewy hydrating primers. It's so glowy. I love that. It's super soft. It doesn't really, it has like, kind of has like a baby powder smell to it. Oh my god, you could totally wear this on its own. It's so nice. Now onto foundation. I'm going to be using the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. This one here is in the shade Beige. I have one, I think it's in shade medium, but it's a bit too dark for me considering I'm not very fake tanned right now. Very, very yellow toned, and I really like the formulation of this foundation. It's nice and dewy, but it is full coverage. So I'm just going to apply some of this to my skin. Not a huge fan of these like dropper foundations just because I find them really messy, but that's alright. And just blending it out with my Morphe M439 round face brush. Oh, it's so nice. This color is so much better for me. The other one was just like way, way, way too dark. Oh, I love this foundation. It's so like natural, like you could definitely, I know makeup's not natural or whatever, but it has a really like natural glowy finish to it rather than like a cakey sort of matte foundation. Definitely like a medium coverage. I do have some problem areas on my forehead right now and it's covered them up quite well. And it just makes your skin look so much more flawless, natural but flawless. Like you can see here that I have a little bit of pigmentation on my cheeks, whereas on this side it's covered it up so nicely. Now onto concealer. I'm going to take the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. I've heard really, really good reviews on this concealer. I haven't used it before, but I'm hoping it's really nice. It is meant to be very, very dewy as well, but full coverage. So I'm just going to take this under my eyes, and it is quite yellow, which I personally really like. And I'm going to take a bit on my chin, down my nose on this side here, and a little bit on my forehead. It blends out really, really easily. Like, that was so fast. I do have quite a lot of dark pigment under my eyes, especially in that inner corner there, so I really like to get my concealer in there. I'm going to apply a little bit more just because I want a little bit more coverage on the inner corner. Overall, I actually really like it. It's a really, really good color for me. It's a really nice yellow tone. It's not thick and it blends out really quickly. Overall, really, really like that. Still that like natural look, which I really like. Now I'm going to take some of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in the shade Moonstone. I was going to mix this in with my foundation or my primer, but then I realized that the primer was so luminous already that it would have kind of overdone it, and the foundation already has that beautiful glowy finish. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my finger and just apply it to the tops of my cheekbones. So nice. A little bit on the side of my nose here. I know people hate on the nose highlight, but I'm gonna do the nose highlight. And then I might just take my sponge and blend that out. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that all Becca products are like quite like natural. It's all about like being a natural glowy finish, because that's definitely what I'm into. Ooh, I hope you can see how like amazing and glowy my skin looks on this side. I love this. Just so nice. It honestly looks like my skin, but better. Now to set my face, I'm going to be using the Mineral Powder Foundation. This is in the shade Buttercup. I hope that this color works for me. So I'm just going to be taking that on a big powder brush and setting my face with this. This should add quite a bit of extra coverage as well because it is actually a powder foundation. Might actually go ahead and set my under eye area with this as well. It's not going to be as brightening, but I do have that bright concealer underneath. and I don't want it creasing. Just looking at my skin up close, it actually looks amazing. Like, my pores in this area here don't look anywhere near as bad as they do on this side that has no makeup on it. Now onto bronzing and contouring. I'm going to be using the Lowlight / Highlight Perfecting Palette. Look how amazing this like packaging is. It's so luxurious. So this is a little duo palette. It looks amazing. It's got like, they're actually cream products, which I should have thought about before I powdered my face, but that's all right. We'll make do. Let's just give it a whirl, shall we? So I'm going to take a round brush here and I'm going to pick up some of the bronzing shade. Really hope this doesn't screw up the whole look. And I'm just going to press this into the skin. It's actually really nice and it's not looking too bad over top of powder, which is lucky. Definitely giving a really nice natural like sort of definition to the cheek, nothing over the top though. Alright, now for a bit of extra highlight, I'm going to pick up that cream highlighter here and I'm just going to press that onto the cheeks. I'm not as impressed with the highlighter as I am with that bronzer, but it's still pretty. Definitely should have done this before I powdered my skin. Now onto blush. I got sent this amazing little blush palette. This is the Becca Blush with Light Palette Blush Trio Palette. So you open it up and you have these 3 gorgeous shades. Oh, I love them. They're all quite luminous. They have little like specks of glitter in them. It's nothing crazy. It's just going to give you that beautiful like glowy flushed look. So I think today I might go for maybe a mix of these 2 shades. Actually, I might just mix them all. So this pomade is definitely a little bit more natural than some. It's definitely not like your Anastasia brow pomades, which can end up looking like big caterpillar brows, which are overly pigmented. It's very, very soft, very, very creamy, easy to work with, and I actually really like it. It's giving me that nice, natural, fluffy brow that I was going for. I'm not going to set it today just because I don't really have a setting gel to use that's from Becca, but I really like how it looks, and because it is a brow pomade, it should actually hold quite well. Now, I don't have any like eyeshadows or even bronzers to use really, so I'm just going to take some of my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette and I'm going to pick up a little bit of fudge and just run this through the crease. So you can see that's just added a little bit of definition to the eyes and brought them out, whereas this side is quite boring. Now onto lips. I don't have anything from Becca, but I'm going to go ahead with my MAC lip liner in Soar and just outline my lips on this side. And then I'm just going to take some of my 100% natural jojoba lip balm. It comes in this cute little jar here and I'm just going to apply some of that to my lips. So that is the end of the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing this like half face first impressions video. Makeup is fun at the end of the day and you can use as little or as much as you want. It's totally up to you. I just thought today was a really good opportunity to try out new products and show that you can definitely use makeup to enhance your natural features. For me, I have quite high set cheekbones, but when I'm not wearing makeup, they kind of get like hidden away because my face is so blank. But when I use something like a bronzer or a contour and highlighter, I can really accentuate my cheekbones and show off the parts of my face that I really like, and then also disguise some of the parts that maybe I don't like so much. So I'll leave a link to ry.com down in the description box below if you wanted to check them out. I 100% recommend doing it. They are incredible. The shipping was super fast and I just cannot recommend them enough. And if you enjoyed the video today, guys, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel or haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!